Whenever you have this collection of things together, it's never really a good thing. But at the same time, if you find yourself in a situation like us and you have a tire that needs to be fixed, then having all of these items on hand is very beneficial. So this afternoon I was pulling back into the RV park and I heard a clicking kind of with the rotation of a tire, and I'm going to show you in just a second what I found. But I want to bring you along as we fix the problem that I found that we have. So come with me around here. So this is never a good thing right there. So now you know why I have a drill on the table. Most of the time you wouldn't have a drill to fix a flat tire, but this is a massive screw that has gotten embedded in the tire. Normally you'd use a pair of pliers to pull out whatever it is you have stuck in your tire, and then you can plug the hole. With this, I think it's going to be easier. I haven't tried yet. I think it's going to be easier to use the screwdriver. So I'm going to get my tools, bring them over here, and we'll go about fixing the tire and see how long it takes. All right, just by way of comparison, here is a quarter. So you can see that is no small screw. Pretty good size screw. We're going to get it taken out. I've got all my tools over here. And the first thing you want to do though is mark where the hole is. This may not seem like a big deal, but oftentimes when you pull whatever is embedded out in the tire, when you pull it out, you lose the spot where it is. This one, I don't think I'm going to lose, but I'm going to be safe anyway. All right, let's hope it comes out easily. That's never a good sound either. So not quite as long as I thought it was going to be. Not sure how that went in my tire. It's pretty dull, but all right. So I have a tire repair kit. In it is this drill bit looking thing. I don't really know. You use this to kind of work the hole out, get it smoothed out where you can get the plug into the tire. So I'm going to take this. Hopefully it's easy, but it's always good to have some of this on hand as well. This will lubricate it if necessary, but it's good to do the first round without it if you can. That hole's big enough that that is fairly easy. It's not always that easy to get this in and out, but that hole's big enough that it's fairly easy. Okay, so in your tire repair kit, you're gonna have something that looks like this. They all look a little different, but they're basically pieces of, it's like thread. I don't really know what it is. Someone can comment below, but it's super sticky. You want it to be sticky so it will stick in your tire once you get it in there. In your repair kit, you'll also have something that looks like this, very similar to the other one, but it's got kind of the eye of a needle on it. You thread your sticky whatever through there. Easier said than done. Three hours later. There we go. You're going to put it halfway. This is where this stuff comes in handy. It's basically like a Vaseline type stuff. Makes it easier to get it into the hole. So we're going to come down here and you're going to insert this almost all the way in. This is the hard part. I'm going to try and get a better angle here. All right, this is much easier if the tire is actually flat. But right now I'm fighting against the pressure inside the tire. It's trying to force it out. So I'm really gonna have to push hard. Hopefully I can get it in. All right, so I'm lowering the pressure in the tire to make this easier on myself. So I'm just letting some of the air out. I'll fill it back up in a minute. All right, so you get it to where it's almost in, you give it a little bit of a turn, then you pull it out. There's a slit on the end that allows that to come out, and now you can see what's left. So these pieces are sticking out just a little bit. That's what you want. You want a little bit sticking out, and then that's why we've got this little razor blade included in your tire repair kit also. Because once you have the pieces sticking out, you take this and you just trim those pieces off so that you have they're flush with the tire. There you have it. So we don't hear air coming out of the tire anymore. That's a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and bring this back up to 80 psi. We'll let it sit there for a while, make sure it maintains that pressure, and then we'll know that we're done. All right, this is where our Vi-Air air compressor comes in handy. I did a top 10 tools list recently. I included the drill, I included the air compressor. I did not include the tire repair kit, and I would put that on your list. You can find a link below to a good tire repair kit, or you can pick one up. I got mine at Harbor Freight, I think. But this air compressor is great. It hooks right up to the truck battery. One thing to note, whenever you're running this on your truck battery, have your truck running. I learned the hard way, this will drain your battery in a hurry. So have the truck running when you use the air compressor to inflate it. So the truck's running. As simple as connecting this to the battery post, and you've got yourself a fully functioning air compressor. All right, so I was down to 43 psi. I need to bring it up to 80, which is our running. When we're towing, we keep it at 80 psi in the front. Okay, so once you have your tire inflated back up to the proper pressure, then this is something, typically you would have a spray bottle. I don't have a spray bottle, but soapy water is a great way to test to make sure that you don't have a leak. All right, so I'm not seeing any bubbles. All right, that's a good sign. We'll let it stay for a while. We'll double check the pressure. I won't put away the pump quite yet, but I think we have it fixed.